Guys, welcome to Pennex. My name is Rob Moret. I am the Environmental Health and Safety Manager. So we have two different operations here. We operate a cast house where we bring in scrap aluminum and we melt it down in a large furnace, and then we cast it in a different size log and then put them through a press into different lineals. So if you ever played with Play-Doh before, you take the Play-Doh, you put it in the machine, you push it through. That's exactly what we do with a big hydraulic press out there. So it comes out in different shapes, different designs based on the die that we put in the press. So you'll see all that process out there. Then we age the metal or the aluminum lineals to give them their strength. And then once they come out of there, they go to our packing department where they're either packed, or if there's some fabrication work to be done to them, we'll send them to our fab shop or do some of that fabrication work here.
We have a lot of jobs in quality control. There's a utility type job where you do a little bit of everything. You learn how to run the forklift, to run the press, to run the saw, to run the stretcher. So that's kind of a job that you're always moving, you're always doing something different. That's good. Die shop, there's a lot of jobs in the die shop where you're doing the die repair, you're doing different things where it's challenging, you know what I mean? You got to use your mind a little bit, and your imagination.
Once I graduated high school, I started out in our extrusion department, working on the saw. From there, I went to another position where I was working on the press, and then just kind of moved up. I had a utility position. That job entailed me basically knowing everything back from the presses. I had to know all the different positions. If somebody was off that day, then I had to fill in. Now through all that, dealing with the presses and knowing what's going on there, I think that's what helped me get the position I'm in now. The coolest things is, so we all know 9/11 and the Twin Towers. So the neat thing to me is the job that I was on with that was I was the first person to touch that metal that went onto that building.